Hey y'all, it's me Hetty, and what are we going to make right now? I'm going to make pastry dough. I'm going to do a couple of things with the pastry dough. We're going to make, in the next video coming up, we're going to make Natchitoches meat pies with this dough, and as well I'm going to make obviously more dough than I make on camera, but I'm going to use the same dough and we're going to make a peach cobbler in the next video after that. So first of all, let me show you how I do my pastry dough, okay? We'll be back. Okay, we're back, and this is short, sweet, and simple, I hope. And I'm going to show you how I do it. In a previous video, I showed you how I prepare my butter for the pastry dough, and I freeze it. I cube it up and I freeze it. Next, I'm going to show you how to put your flour in your cup correctly so you don't end up with a dense pastry dough, okay? So let's get started. We're going to put the flour in first. This is my old beat up girl. I've had her for a very long time. She's beat up. She's clean. She still works, but you know, hey, this handle broke and I have to use something to make her turn on and off. That's okay. And somewhere along the line, this D-shaped thing got, the pusher is what it was, I think, and it got cracked and I couldn't use it anymore. So I just put saran wrap over it when I'm doing something with flour. So there you have it. Okay, don't do this with your measuring cup. Now I can't get this cup in my canister, so I just cut this bag open so I could show you. Don't do this. If you do that, you're gonna end up with too much flour. It's gonna be a heavy, dense pie dough, and you want yours light and fluffy and flaky, right? Don't you? I do. All right. Instead, what you're gonna do is just take the flour and you're going to put it in with another scoop or a spoon, just lightly. You don't want to pack it. So that's 1 cup. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my food processor, and I'm going to go ahead and fill my cup up so I'll have it, and then I'll be ready. And that's a cup. Okay, so let me move that out of the way. And what I'm going to do next is, and I'm going to have the list of ingredients down below like I always do. But I want to tell you really quick, I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I've got a ½ cup of unsalted butter, which is 1 stick. And I showed you in that other video how I cube it up and I freeze it. You want frozen butter. That's one of the keys to making this a light and flaky and really nice pastry dough to work with. I've got 1 tablespoon of sugar. Well, actually, the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. On this particular one, since I'm making a Natchitoches peach pie with this one, I did cut down. I've only got ½ of a tablespoon of sugar for this one because it's a savory meat pie. It's a savory flavor. You don't want the extra sugar in there. But don't be tempted to omit the sugar. I would not omit the sugar because it does make a difference, okay? And also, I've just got plain old ice water, and we're going to use 6 tablespoons of ice water after I get all this incorporated. Okay, so I'm going to throw my butter, my frozen butter chunks in. Then I'm going to add my other cup of flour. I'm going to add my sugar and salt. Then we're going to just pulse this off and on to work that butter, okay? So let's do that. Okay, it's been about a minute, not too long, but I did want to show you this. I hope the camera will pick it up. It's still got little chunks of butter in it, really small, but they're there, and it doesn't look anything like dough yet, does it? And that's okay, because we're about to add the water. So let me count these out. I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll set that to the side. Cover this back up. Now we're going to pulse again for a little longer. and let that get worked in really well, and then I'll show you what it's going to look like, okay? So let's get that started. Okay, we're about a minute in. I want you to see it's kind of crumbly. Can you see down in there? You've got little chunks kind of mixed together and everything like that. But we're not going to stop there. It's going to start, it won't exactly ball up necessarily, but we can go a little further with this. So let's continue. Now you don't want to pulse it to death. You don't want to overwork it. So it's been about, I think I maybe pulsed a little over a minute to get to where I wanted it. And with that, we're going to take the dough out. This is all clean. I don't want to add any extra flour, so I'm going to knock that flour off that may have gotten over the, when I was doing my measuring cup, just in case. Because we don't want to add flour right now. What we're going to do with this right now is I'm just going to turn this out. Well, gosh. Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? No, I didn't do anything wrong. This is the way I want it to look. It's all crumbly in it. How could that possibly be a nice flaky pie dough? It looks too dry, doesn't it? Okay, well, as you can see, watch this. I hope I can do this on camera here. I'm just going to take a piece and I squeeze it like that. And look at that, beautiful, light, flaky dough. Okay, so I've got my crumbly mixture, and I'm just going to start gathering it with my hand, and we're going to go around, we're going to pick up all these crumbs as I work with it. And so I'm just going to keep patting around here, which is why you see now I didn't want that extra flour on my board at the moment, because I know the texture I want this to be. I'm going to keep kind of gradually balling it up. And right now I'm just going to keep going around picking up all these pieces, these little crumbs, and they're working into this dough beautifully. And we'll pick them all up. And then I'm going to just roll this into a ball. I don't think those other crumbs. Now, as you can see, I have a beautiful ball of dough. Look at that. And here's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to cover this in saran wrap thoroughly. I don't want to leave any area exposed. So there you have it. There's the pastry dough. I hope you like it and I hope you try it. That's it for this video, but you will see me utilize this pie dough in the next video and the next video after that, which, as I've already said, will be knacker soup pies and peach cobbler. So I hope you'll join me then, and thanks for watching this quick little video. Thanks. Bye.